Lady Wanda just recently, but it seemed like I didn't just meet her recently. Sometimes you just connect with people. It's just a connection, right? Especially when someone is vibing off of high vibrations. And I had to teach myself how to wake up winning because, as I showed earlier, is that I was a teenage mom. I had my first child when I was 16. And now today I have 4 beautiful daughters. And this year they are 34, 31, 23, and 21. And I call them my 2 sets. And so the part that I wrote in there, now I'm gonna, coming a teenage mom, society say I shouldn't even be a CEO. Society tell me I shouldn't even be sitting in this chair. Society says that I should have already drowned. And just about maybe 2 months ago, I received my doctorate in metaphysics.
Woo! Congratulations!
And I've had my nonprofit for a little over 15 years. And then I have this long title that they gave me from Africa about being the first mother of peace in the USA. And peace is how God has me vibe. Peace. It's pursuing excellence and courage every day. And I had to teach myself that because my mom, she used substances. And then I became an alcoholic very early in my childhood. And now I'm in the substance use disorder field.
Come
where
on
I program
now.
manage individuals that are reunifying with their children through CWS, which is Child Welfare Services in San Diego, right? All right. So when we talk about how God has a plan and we don't know, and earlier I said sometimes people tell us not to bump our heads, but sometimes we have to be the first one to bump our heads to bring the body through. So be okay with bumping your head. You may not understand it. It don't feel good. Let me tell you, it don't feel good. And then people just leave you. And I talk about those isolated places that we go through when we have to go through. And I give women the tools. Now, if the man is sitting there and it plants the seed, amen. However, it's really for our women so we can come out of these isolated places that we go through in our minds and no one else understands. I can tell you, I'm successful. Baby, look at me.
Right.
But if I don't give you the tool,
right,
you be like, you successful, but I want to know how to be successful too.
Right.
So that wake up winning no matter what.
Come on now. Whoop, whoop.
Have some tools behind it.
Yes.
And so I thank you.
Yes.
My queen, Lady Janelle, thank you for introducing me to Lady Wanda, who has just been beautiful
Your
to
twin.
me ever since I have met her. Thank
Twin.
You.
Woo! Uh-oh. Flow, flow, flow.
Sister Wanda. So many things that I could say about her. I met her doing, we got nominated during the same time. ATL Hottest. I was Barbara Hottest host and another category, right? 3 categories. I didn't intend to meet her. I was just in Georgia trying to make a way. And I met her through the event and we've been connected ever since. And she was like a cold glass of water on a hot day. See, it's one thing about being a winner that no one may teach you about.
Right.
My mom, Marla Williams, that's her back there. Marla Sinan, that's my hero. And she's a winner, but this is the thing. You get up and emulate winners, but you don't find out about the people throwing rocks at you. That part, like, you may wake up with ambition, but people might hate that until you run across someone that can help you identify who you are and what you are.
Right.
Now we can activate and power. So my grandmother, Eartha Harris, she had a floral shop in New Orleans, Louisiana, on Broad Street. So that's what influenced me to be creative and to even start a book because she was the best at storytelling. So she said, they always say, oh, when you gonna write your book? But she never did. And so that gave me an opportunity for a first in my family.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got nominated.
Wow. Woo, woo.
Hottest barber, hottest inspirational artist, and content creator, and truck driver. So I'm a first in my family in several different categories. But you can do all of that But if
Right.
you don't have your tribe, just acknowledge it a little
You
bit.
better
can do
say it.
everything.
You
Somebody
better say
ignore
it.
Whatever you did. But once you find your tribe and you lock in,
Wow. Wow.
so thank
Good,
everybody. I
good,
appreciate
good.
y'all. Love,
Woo.
and I see everyone at the top.
Wow. Grady, Grady,
I really
Grady,
don't talk much
Grady.
unless when I'm doing a podcast. My Grady, DJ Grady, baby.
DJ Grady in the house. Woo
I
woo.
had a show called The Grady Taylor Show. I was like before I even found out about Kevin Samuels, I was like the male chauvinist of the internet, you know. And I tried to do it with a comedy twist. And Wanda DM'd me on Facebook, asked me to reach out to her about joining the World's Women's Conference Award. I said, "What y'all want with me?" You know, I know my perception is bad because people was calling my ex-wife at the time, "What's wrong with Grady? He don't like women?" You know, so I'm just still trying to figure out, Wanda, why me? You know, so
Wow.
she invited me out. It was 2018 or something like that. Invited me out, met Dr. Lakeisha James, Robin. We was on the PR committee, right? And so, I was there. Yes, we had the best PR. Oh my God, we had the best team. The best Atlanta chapter, because Dr. James was our chapter leader.
All right.
And that moment, I grew. Because I always been, I've been a music person. DJ, security, street fighter. I was brought from the projects. And so I appreciate Wanda for mentoring me, just giving me things to think about. And I started researching and growing and stuff, and talking with Dr. Lakeisha, hey, do this. I'm like, you should be a speaker. Y'all got me on my first global speaking engagement, and I don't like talking unless I'm on a podcast talking about something. And I was going through, I think 2018,